Hello and welcome to the first in a series of short screencasts to show you how to use iMovie. Let's begin with the simple task of importing footage. There are a couple of ways you can do it. Firstly, there's a folder on the desktop with sample footage. I could simply select all by clicking and dragging over them and then add them to the import media part of the window. Or I could simply click on import media here, or I could choose file import media. Let's demonstrate what it does. So I'm going to navigate to my desktop, teaching folder, and I'd like to import all that footage, so I'll select all, click on import all, and you'll see a little progress circle here as the clips are copied over into the iMovie folder that's generated. Once all the clips have been imported, there's a couple of ways we can manage how we're looking at it. We can change the clip size and also the zoom magnification. So we can go right back to seeing just the thumbnails. We can also show the audio waveforms where the clips have one. In this instance, only one clip has an audio waveform. Now let's create a project by hitting the plus button, create, and a new movie. It'll ask us to select a theme. I'm going to select no theme and then hit create, and we'll call it fieldwork and then click OK. And you can see it opens up our empty project. The first thing I'd like to do is to select this clip which has the audio waveform, which will be the basis of our edited piece. I can double click and it selects the whole clip, and then I can simply drag and drop into the timeline. I also have control about how zoomed in I am here, and you can see also there's a representation of the audio waveform. One of the most simple cuts that you'll want to do is splitting the clip. I'll place the playhead there and I'll right click and I'll choose split clip. I can do the same thing at the other end, place it and choose split clip. I can also do it here where he begins to talk again, split clip, and now I can delete those areas around, and I can keep doing that until I get to the end of the clip. The next thing you may want to do is to overlay some of the clips onto the clips that you've already cut. Let's have a look at how that's done. You can see as you move your mouse across the clip, it will preview in the window what you're actually looking at. Let's select some of this. So first of all, we'll change the zoom to zoom in a little bit more so we can see the whole clip. And now if we double click it, we can see it selects the whole clip, and you can change the in and out point by clicking and dragging the ends. So let's choose a much shorter clip, and now I can just click and drag and drop that over the original clip.
One of the great benefits of object-based learning is that it provides a focus for students, and often there's a direct engagement.
You can also very easily add a title and transitions between the clips. Let's look first at adding a title. I'm going to select a very simple one. Just simply click, drag, and drop, and then decide the length. I'd like it to be a bit shorter. Double click and type in. I'm going to call it fieldwork, and you can remove any unwanted text. You can also change the font here and the styling along here. Click the tick when you're ready. Adding a transition is also very easy. I'll choose fade to white. Simply click, drag and drop. and then click drag and drop in between two clips. Double click. To apply a change in time, I'm going to make this 0.5 and then apply to all. Let's preview what it looks like.
Object-based learning.
Let's assume we've finished our movie. We're ready to make the movie file. Click on Share and then File. Choose a size for your movie. I'm going to choose Standard Definition. Changes the size down quite a bit. Then click Next. It'll ask you to name the file and save it at a particular location. Click Save. And up in the top corner, you'll see a little progress circle. When that's finished, you can access the file on your desktop.
Object-based learning is an approach I use frequently in all my subjects, in all my classes. It would be rare for me not to go into a lecture or a tutorial without an object. One of the great benefits of object-based learning is that it provides a focus for students, and often there's a direct engagement. It's a direct link to the past, and I think that's what excites and draws people in. The way I see object-based learning and the way I use objects is that I focus a conversation, the discussion around that artifact, and it's like attaching information or particular points to the object, and they become markers in a landscape. And often you're able to recall that information long after the class is finished by just focusing or recalling the artifact. And then once you've visualized the artifact, all that related information suddenly comes back into focus. So it's for me, it's a very powerful form of teaching object-based learning. So with the Summer Intensive Practical Archaeology, we've deliberately designed this subject to have these hands-on opportunities.